From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the City Field. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Texas Rangers and the New York Mets. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Rougned Odor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Harvey gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, and there's 1 away. Striding into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2. Adrian Beltre gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. David Wright comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, third baseman.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now 0-2. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. DeShields is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box, Neil Walker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret. This is his favorite side to hit from.
Throw on to fielder for out number 2. Yoenis Cespedes gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Prince Fielder makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Harvey's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a big hack by fielder, just like his daddy, but it's 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Trying to tempt fielder there, but he lays off. 1-2 to him now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Josh Hamilton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-0 now.
3-0.
And they won't come into Hamilton there as it misses for ball 4. Elvis Andrews takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. Delino DeShields set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
RB over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Snap throw from the catcher. And again, he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Runners off for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base. Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll qualify as the Rangers' first hit. The throw home. And he is in there. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Robinson Chirinos, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Smoke toward third. Right has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Lucas Duda strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he falls behind 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Travis d'Arnaud stands in for the first time.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hamilton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Michael Conforto gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Darvish set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Rangers,
Odor will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
They fooled him with the changeup in his last at-bat. I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
Too high, 1-0. Tapped out in front of home. Darno gonna have to hurry. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
17,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Harvey steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Hit hard toward the right side. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First pitch coming, here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Prince Fielder steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Juan Lagares, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Juan Lagares.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Stepping in as Dribble Cabrera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat, hitting left-handed.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Matt Harvey digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Josh Hamilton is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Harvey sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Elvis Andrews steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Center fielder number 3.
Delino DeShields stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lagares is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, David Wright, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 balls and a strike, here it is. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltre is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Yoenis Cespedes is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Robinson Chirinos heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Conforto. 1 down. Yu Darvish stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Heading out towards shallow right. Lagares has a beat on it. 2 gone. Odor will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. And the inning is over. Lucas Duda comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hamilton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield. And that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now, he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Hit on the ground to short. Andres fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Michael Conforto is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields over to his left, and that ends the inning. Shin-Soo Choo will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Conforto going back on it. Still going back. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Third baseman number 20.
Adrian Beltre stands in with a runner in scoring position already here following the ground rule double.
Now, great start for the inning for him so far, but this needs to be a productive at-bat right now. You got to at least advance into third somehow.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Cespedes is right there, 1 down. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Juan Lagares gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Nope.
3-1 now.
Yep, 3-1.
And it's full now. 3-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The shortstop.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in as Dribble Cabrera. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, DeShields, 1 out. The pitcher, Matt Harvey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Chu is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. David Wright will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Josh Hamilton will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Hamilton here, 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. Elvis Andrus will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced. But look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shot towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Delino DeShields will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit to third. Glove by Wright. Here's Walker for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting,
Robinson Chirinos will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Harvey pauses. First pitch on the way. Again to first. But he gets back in time. Harvey over to first. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Fly ball out to straightaway left. In there, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. Yu Darvish gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Neil Walker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Liner towards second, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double. Yoenis Cespedes comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle.
Find a way to get it done. That's what it's all about right here. Give your guys a chance to make something big happen.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. To 2-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
21. Lucas Duda.
He's set. Here it comes. Lucas Duda is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground to second. Odor has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Travis d'Arnaud stands in now, looking to get on base any way he can with that potential tying run standing on deck.
Yeah, man, he's just got to focus here on getting a good pitch to hit or finding some other way to just keep this line moving.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2. Michael Conforto will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. Leading off the inning, Rougned Odor, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Jerry Blevins is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Jerry Blevins.
The cutter runs outside, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Right side, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Shin-Soo Choo comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Here's a high pop-up. Right is there for it. Makes the play, one away. Adrian Beltre comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Conforto comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Prince Fielder will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Juan Lagares. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late. So they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. On the move is DeShields. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. As Drupal Cabrera will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground, fielded by Odor. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Jerry Blevins will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Chris Granderson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Granderson.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that 2-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Eric Goodell come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Josh Hamilton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Josh Hamilton.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Elvis Andrus digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Delino DeShields stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another big hit.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. In to score is the runner from third. And he'll get in there safely. Yu Darvish steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
Mitch Moreland will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Second and third here, 1 man out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman,
Rougned Odor comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through.
First pitch of the at-bat. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes moves over. 2 down. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. Shin-Soo Choo steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge...
Your attention, please.
Jerry's Familia will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Jerry's Familia.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Grounded to the right. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Keone Kela is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Keone Kela.
David Wright will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Wow, tough play.
Neil Walker.
Pitch on the way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
DeShields is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Yoenis Cespedes makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this.
And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. Now, that's how you want to get your season started.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers: 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors.
Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at BWlove Park here in Arlington. It's the home opener of this new season between the Texas Rangers and the New York Mets. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Rougned Odor heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Texas, second baseman, number 12.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Elvis Andrus is in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ballgame.
Yeah, it's really important to have a productive at-bat right here. You know, it's such a big deal to jump.
In there, no balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Andrus is retired, and there's one away. Adrian Beltre steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A man on third with two down. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Two outs here with a runner at third. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cespedes. And that ends the inning. Juan Lagares comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Juan Lagares.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Holland sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and two strikes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number two. Yoenis Cespedes gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Left field and deep. Hamilton going back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Delino DeShields will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. slider. Oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Striding into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. No one out with a runner at second. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Granderson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Coming to the plate now, Josh Hamilton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Popped high in the air. Duda is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Robinson Chirinos, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with two away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That misses. 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here, and he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. David Wright strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Third baseman.
Holland has his sign. First pitch on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wright is retired, and there's one away. Curtis Granderson steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
Granderson.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And, you know, I'm one of many that enjoys watching Granderson play the game. A lot of people don't know that he wears his socks high to honor all the greats who played in the Negro Leagues years ago. So he tips his cap to the history of the game whenever he's on the field.
Well, the way he plays, he honors the present of the game as well.
And Hamilton's got this one. 2 away. Travis d'Arnaud gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Lucas Duda set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is DeShields. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Derek Holland set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will make it there as he slides in safely with a double. Rougned Odor will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, it was a nice at-bat. Good way to start off the game. Probably hopes to carry it through the rest of the at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Lagares is there, one away. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Elvis Andrus is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here. So they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Hard liner toward short. And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead. Adrian Beltre steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag's there, and Andrus is out at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Hot shot to third. Gloved by right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Wilmer Flores, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Wilmer Flores.
Chopped weakly to the left. Beltre is right there, and Beltre throws on to first for the out. Jacob deGrom stands in for the first time.
Jacob deGrom.
Holland's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
the right fielder,
Juan
number
Lagares
12.
will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Prince Fielder is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
First baseman, Prince Fielder.
High and deep to right center. Cespedes going back to the track. He's there and records the first out. Delino DeShields steps in now.
Delino DeShields.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Shin-Soo Choo is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Josh Hamilton in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Taken in by Flores. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. As Drupal Cabrera is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hamilton is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Now to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there. And, you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far. And that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Scorched to third. Fielded by Beltre. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So 2 out in the inning with the bases empty for David Wright.
David Wright.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Chu, still going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So stepping in, Curtis Granderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. The tag, and he is out. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirinos. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
This is line to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. The pitcher, Derek Holland, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Rougned Odor will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Trying to hold the lead. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Granderson going back. A leap at the wall by Granderson, but it's out of reach. A home run.
Now batting number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2. Elvis Andrews stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
1-2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Lagares, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Adrian Beltre will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Prince Fielder will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
In there, a base hit. Delino DeShields digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Delino DeShields.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cespedes on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Shin-Soo Choo digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Squared that one up just a little late. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Flores is there. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Leading off the inning, Lucas Duda, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hamilton is under it. 1 out. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Holland into his motion. Here's the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first-strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. The pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Jacob deGrom comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. The 0-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Juan Lagares will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. To third. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. Josh Hamilton will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Seared down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Robinson Chirinos will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Lagares is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Derek Holland indeed will bat for himself here with his guys up by 2 here in inning number 6.
Well, I think this is the right move right here, Matt. He's throwing the ball well, and, you know, maybe he can do something at the plate, too.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bounce to first. Duda's up with it. The tag, and he is out. As Drupal Cabrera will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
As Drupal Cabrera.
Drilled down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Yoenis Cespedes will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Holland pauses. Here's the 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. DeShields is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. David Wright steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Curtis Granderson stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Line drive to left. Hamilton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Rougned Odor is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Now batting number 1, shortstop.
Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Hansel
Your attention,
Robles
please.
will come on now as he'll take
pitching for the
over in
Mets,
inning number 7.
Number 47, Hansel Robles.
Tap foul at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Adrian Beltre digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Granderson. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
First baseman, number 84, Prince Fielder.
So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre as they open it up to 6-2 now. And the young Prince a bit fooled there as he yanks this one foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoke toward the hole. Flores showing off his range. And he is out on the tag. Delino DeShields will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Down the third baseline. Wright's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0. 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Lucas Duda will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Wilmer Flores will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
Right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Flores gets down to make a great play. It's there. He got him.
Wow, made it look easy.
Josh Hamilton strides in, grounded out his last time through. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side and right into the shift. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Robinson Chirinos gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Derek Holland gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
Mitch Moreland will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Now pitching for the Mets.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. There to take this one is Duda, and that'll end the inning. Elvis Andrus comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
The 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Lagares is over, and the inning is over. Jake Diekman is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jake Diekman.
Sean Gilmartin will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Neil Walker will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Walker.
Little dribbler down the line. And Beltre throws on to first for the out. Juan Lagares will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lagares is retired, 2 down now. As Drupal Cabrera will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Jerry Familia will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. In now, Adrian Beltre. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Into the seats, 0-1. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2. Grounded to short. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Prince Fielder. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. Throw to first and plenty of time to get Fielder for out number 2. Striding in once again, Delino DeShields. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled back.
Nope.
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Shin-Soo Choo will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Josh Hamilton will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
First pitch on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Cabrera's up with it. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Sam Dyson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Chu going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. David Wright gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Chu. Well, he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Cespedes will get the green light around third. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-3 contest. So coming to the plate, Curtis Granderson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2-1, here it is. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. Now a 6-4 ball game.
The batter,
Travis d'Arnaud will step in. A ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Runner at first is Granderson here with nobody out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Lucas Duda stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Hey, that was nice.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Derek Holland. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.